Have you heard of The Day Before?
The day before.
That's right. It's a game that was supposed to come out on March 1st, but it got delayed. And in the troubles of it being delayed, I took a good long look at the developers behind the scenes to the game. Since then, a now 10-minute game trailer has come out. We're going to take a look at this because I have many more questions. Oh boy, that looked fairly decent and a little bit well polished, but this is supposed to be a gameplay trailer, and of course, that's just a little bit of a tease. Going into this trailer, I sat there actually on Big Fry TV's live stream watching this, where the guy was live streaming to over 8,000 people at one point. While we were sitting there waiting for this trailer to drop, it was supposed to drop at like 10 a.m. Then there was word it was delayed. And it was delayed further, and there was going to be an added section to it and all this other stuff, and there was going to be a whole bonus, and we're like, okay, cool, yeah, let's get on with the trailer for a game that was supposed to have a trailer a month ago that was supposed to release on March 1st and has now been delayed to November 10th, 2023 for the second delay in a row. Everything I've seen with this company and everything I've seen with surrounding this game doesn't have my hopes up very high. The game, the idea of it, sounds amazing. An open world survival game where you run around in a urban environment trying to take on zombies and level up and build your stock of your weapons and repair and make new modifications and just try to survive and get through the game. That it sounds amazing. It sounds like it's something that would do very well. You know, the previous trailers, they showed a gas station. They go to a gas station and have to rid all the zombies from the area. And I gotta say, it sounds very promising, but everything to do with the game doesn't. These are from the makers of Prop Night, and I gotta say, Prop Night does not do very well. It does not have a very good record. It is a buggy mess. If you read the comments on it, they're very mixed and not very kind. Honestly, doesn't do very well. And on top of all of this, The Day Before was removed from Steam over what they say was a copyright issue. Then they walked that back and said it was because the game's being delayed and we were planning this delay. So we don't know where the truth lies on this. I have an idea, but at the same time, everything has been scripted and very thought out in such a way to try and make it look very genuine. I gotta say, what I've seen in this trailer look very similar to what was already shown from their behind the scenes dev version of the trailer, or behind the scenes office trailer, which was a very, very strange trailer. There was a lot of things that I pointed out in the previous video to this. If you guys haven't gotten to watch that, go watch that. Hey, and also do me a favor, like, subscribe, share this out. If you have friends that want to see a game like this, or me play more games like this, cover more games like this, let me know and share it out. The more this video gets, the more stuff like this I will probably share, and more we get to enjoy all together looking at these things in depth, because I gotta tell you, this is one of those situations where I just don't know which way is up. Start off with the whole suburban village here going into a bigger city very, very close by. And it's very unique in that sense, because what I saw in the original devs video was very similar to what we see here. We have the gun changing, the whole upgrade to the gun. We saw that in the original video. A little bit of walking around, shooting the zombies, shooting, and you know, we get to see a couple more entries into more of the city landscape, but it didn't really wow me. And I gotta say, this is something that I thought might do that. I recently saw another trailer for a newer game that's coming out that blows this thing out of the water in a pre-alpha footage video, and I thought it was that newer game I thought looked amazing. Yeah, the other game being ExeKiller looks It looks like this post-apocalyptic cowboy western where you're sitting there gunslinging against robots that are going to come and take your head off with a wrench. It actually looked pretty good. And I watched it right after the day before trailer, but I was like, where, like, you could see the difference between the two trailers, where one is a pre-alpha trailer that is meant to hype up and boost up the game, where the day before trailer, it looked lackadaisically. It looked like it was everything we've already seen. It didn't show anything new in 10 minutes. It had us sitting there for over 2 hours waiting for this trailer to drop after they sat there saying, oh, let's hype it up, let's play this trailer. No, it looked horrible in everything in retrospect, and it just doesn't have that same vibe, especially when you can't even wish list it or anything like that, where this other game that I saw, I thought absolutely looks amazing.
What the hell is going on here?
It's already got sound, voice actor that actually sounds amazing in it. It's got uniqueness to it, and it is something different, where this zombie game doesn't look like anything new. It looks very dark. It looks, the one thing that really, I thought was really obfuscating what the day before was you never saw the dangers of the zombies or the creatures getting up to you and actually hurting you or doing something, where this other trailer, you actually see you having to fight these robots up close and personal. You actually feel a sense of danger between the two. And that's where there's a lot of sense with the day before. I think they are completely missing the mark if this is supposed to be a viable game. It sounds great. The idea, the premise absolutely sounds great, but the execution of it is absolutely horrible. It's still, to me, I'm still on the fence if this game is even real. Everything that they even did this 40-second short video with the guy in front of a computer with the keyboard and mouse, and he's like clicking the mouse every once in a while. Looks like he's kind of playing the game, but you can't even tell if it's really the day before or if it's any other game in this genre at this point. It's very strange. This whole FNTastic or FNTastic, whatever company they are, if this is how they try to present something out there to gamers are going to pick it apart. Like myself, I picked apart their behind the scenes office video because everything to it was stock footage. You could see they were just running a simulation. It didn't look, none of it looks real. And then when you go into minus 71 degrees Celsius and say you're trying to work on a laptop in the middle of that cold, I'm in Canada, man. You're not fooling no one. You're not doing that. I don't go to work in that weather, let alone go outside. Nobody does. You're going to sit in front of a fire and warm up. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. This is your proud Canadian Phoenix Cineshadow. I hope I brought some more light to the day before. And if I did, you gotta subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you all next time.